Hey soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we are doing 5 big blessings that you are meant to receive in your lifetime. So we're going to be taking a look at that today. So excited about this reading, and to do it you are going to be picking between one of the 4 decks on your screen, and let me introduce the crystals that you are going to be picking from as well. So for pile number 1, we have the Amazonite, and this is what your crystal looks like. For pile number 2, we have the Selenite, and this is what it looks like. For pile number 3, we have the cherry quartz, and this is what your crystal looks like. For pile number 4, we have the Mokaite Jasper, and this is what your crystal looks like. So take a look at which one of these decks or crystals you're the most drawn to, and that's probably the pile for you here today. And as I always say, this is a very important reading today. If you feel drawn to more than one pile, or maybe even all of the piles, or just one, whichever case it is, trust your intuition. Let it lead the way. Sometimes you say, well, I'm worried maybe I'm taking too much. Never. If this is what your intuition is calling for you to watch, go for it. Your intuition is your magic. Let it freely guide you to the right readings, whether it's just one, several, or all. And as usual, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your times, and I'll see you in your readings. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your pile preparation process. It is so lovely to have you here. As you can see, on the bottom are the oracle decks that we will be using for your reading, and this is the tarot deck of your choice that we will be using, of course, for your reading. All right, so let's get straight into it. Excuse me. I'm so excited about this reading for you guys today. And let's start setting our intention. What are your 5 big blessings that you are meant to receive in your lifetime? What are your 5 big blessings that you are meant to receive in your lifetime? So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. On to the next oracle deck. What are your 5 big blessings that you are meant to receive? I feel this one. In your lifetime. Oh, thanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. Next deck. What are your 5 things, big blessings that you are meant to receive in this lifetime? There we go. Now onto the tea leaves. can divide it into 5 parts, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5th could be just a little bit from the bigger piles. There we go. So that's the 5th one. 5 big blessings, thank you, that you are meant to receive in, not again, in your lifetime. There we go. 2, okay. No, again. Five big blessings that you are meant to receive in your lifetime. There we go. So now your oracle decks are ready. Let's take a look at your tarot deck. And we'll be taking 8 cards for each pile. No, that's not what I decided. Yes, it was 6, my apologies. So we're taking 6 cards for each of the 5 piles. So what are your 5 big blessings that you are meant to receive? In your lifetime. So round 1, round 2, round 3, round 4, and round 5. Okay, so now your 5 blessings in terms of the cards are ready. Let's now put them neatly together. So that's the 5th one. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, well, that ended up as the first. We should do it the other way around. Okay, lesson learned for next time. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This way, the first one is read the first. Doesn't really matter, but I feel like it came out first for a reason, so just leave it the way it is. So, pile number 1. Your reading is now ready. Let's put it right there. And let's keep your Amazonite on top. Thank you so much for watching and being part of your pile preparation process. It was so lovely having you. Love you guys very much, and let's get into your reading. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your pile preparation process. It is so lovely having you here, and we are going to start preparing for your pile. But before we do, these are on the lower part of the screen. These are the oracle decks that we will be using, and of course this is the tarot deck of your choice that we will be using for today's reading. If you're interested in any of the decks that I use, you'll always find that I leave their names down in the description box. Okay, so we're doing 5 piles for 5 blessings that you are meant to receive in your lifetime. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. 4 and 5. Next deck. Oh, thanks. What are your 5 big blessings that you are meant to receive in your lifetime? Thank you. Thanks. Right, the tea leaves will divide into 5 piles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So, what are your 5 big blessings that you are, thanks. Well, there are 2, so that you are meant to receive in your lifetime? Oh, what's up, pile number 2? Keep getting 2 tea leaves. And, oh, this one's 2. Wow. So you got 2 tea leaves in most of your piles. 2, 2, and 2. I'm intuitively getting this idea that you are very blessed and you'll be getting a lot of blessings in your lifetime. And this is really showing me that these are just 5. And I'm sure they're going to be great. But do expect, if you're watching this preparation process, that you will be receiving many, many, many more in your lifetime. That's what I feel with this gesture happening. That's happening. Okay, so now let's pick up your tarot deck, and we will be taking 6 cards from each, 6 cards for each of the 5 piles. So what are the 5 big blessings that you are meant to receive in your lifetime? Round 1. Round 2. Round 3. Round 4. Five. 6. There we go. So let's put them together. That's the 5th. That is the 4th, 3rd. Oops, sorry, pile number 4. 2nd and 1st. So, pile number 2, your pile is now ready. Let's add your beautiful selenite. There we go. Thank you so much for being part of your pile preparation process. It is always lovely having you around and sharing your energy as we prepare for the pile. Thank you so much. Love you. And let's get into your reading. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. Oh, I didn't put your oracle cards. Hold on a second. There we go. Whoa. These are your oracle cards. And of course, this is the deck of your choice. And before we begin, if you're interested in any of the decks that I use, you'll always find that I leave their names down in the description box. Okay, so to do your reading, we are going to divide your preparation into 5 piles so that we find out in detail as we do your reading what your 5 big blessings, what are the 5 big blessings that you are meant to receive in your lifetime. So 1, 2, 3, oh, I feel this one, 4, and 5. There we go. How about we put this one here? Yeah. Then we have more space to move. Okay, next. So 1, 2. We'll do this one as 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. This was the 3rd. So let's swap 3rd, 4th, and 5th. That's much better. Okay. So what are the 5 big blessings that you are meant to receive in your lifetime, please? There we go. What are the 5 big blessings that you are meant to receive in your lifetime? Okay, now it's time for your tea leaves. We'll divide them into 5 piles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So what are, thanks, the 5 blessings that you are meant to receive in your lifetime? Whoa! So if you're watching the pile preparation process, there is a message for you. Goldfish. There we go. Increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. And I feel like for you, pile number 3, you're going to have a lot of spiritual growth. You might even have develop over your lifetime a lot of psychic powers with the fish that you already had, but you may have forgotten about from your past lives. And you may somehow use this spirituality to gain material wealth. And that doesn't necessarily mean directly, by the way. whether directly or in a way where you're going to be very creative, you're going to download information, you're going to get a lot of sparks or pushes or hints to do something that will really put you in the right direction. Very cool, very, very cool pile number 3. Very happy for you. Okay, I didn't see that one, so we're just gonna put it here. Oh no, yes, that's right. No, actually we've already used this one. That is for the 4th pile. So what are the 5 blessings that you are meant to receive? Thank you very much. What are, oh, didn't see it. 2, right, okay. Wonderful. So now your oracle cards are ready for your reading. Let's now pick up your tarot deck. And we will be taking 6 cards for each of these 5 piles. So let's start your shuffling process. What are the 5 big blessings? Or what are 5 big blessings that you are meant to receive in your lifetime? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's round 1. Round 2. Round 3. Oh. Round 4. Thank you for interfering. And round 5. There we go. So your 5 piles are now ready. Let's now put them together. This is the 5th pile. This is the 4th, the 3rd, 2nd, and 1st. So pile number 3, your pile preparation is now ready. Thank you so much for, pile number 2. Thank you so much for being part of this process. It is always lovely to have you and to share your energy as we're preparing for your pile. Love you guys very much, and let's get into your reading. Hi, pile number 4. Welcome to your pile preparation process. It is so lovely to have you here. As you can see, these are the oracle decks that we will be using for your reading. And of course, this is the tarot deck of your choice that you were drawn to, that we will be using for your reading. All right, in order to do this reading, we'll be preparing your pile into 5 piles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In order to find out what are 5 big blessings that you are meant to receive in your lifetime. So excited about your reading. wondering what we're gonna find out today. So, oh, I feel this one. So that is 2, 3. Oh, okay. 4 and 5. There we go. Let's pick up the next deck. What are 5 big blessings that you are meant to receive in your lifetime? So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, now on to the next deck. What are 5 big blessings that you are meant to receive in your lifetime? Pile number 4. There we go. Now with the tea leaves, we'll divide it into 5 piles. 1 or 5 parts for the 5 piles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. So what is the first? Whoa, okay, well, I guess it's not the first. It goes right there. Okay. What are the 5 blessings, thank you, that you are meant to receive in your lifetime? Thank you. What are the 5, oh thanks, blessings that you are meant to receive in your lifetime? Right, now it's time for your tarot deck, and we will be taking 6 cards for each of these 5 piles. So let's begin doing that. So, what are, oh thanks, so 1, 1, 1, 1, and 1, and I feel this as 2, 2, 2, 2, and there we go, 2. 3, 3, 3, 3, and 3. 4, 4, 4, 4, and 4. 5 and 6. There we go. So your 5 piles are now ready. Pile number 4. Let's put them together neatly to prepare for your reading. That is the 6th. Oh, sorry. That is the 5th blessing. Maybe you're gonna have a lot. Maybe a 6th one will be discussed during your reading. Who knows? We'll see. So 5, that is the 4th one. That is the 3rd. No, that is not the 3rd. So 4, 5. That's the 3rd. 2nd. first. Wonderful. So, pile number 4. Your pile preparation is now, well, your pile is now ready. Let's put your crystal right there, your Mokaite Jasper. And thank you so much for spending this time with me. It is always lovely having you around. Love you guys. And let's get into your reading. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. Very excited about your reading today. You have chosen the beautiful Amazonite. Let's keep your crystal right there. And let's take a look at what 5 big blessings you are meant to receive in your lifetime. A lot of cards for today's reading. Right, so let's reveal the first one. You have the Mirror. You have the North Node with Destined to Have. Yeah, you can see your card. Okay, pretty cool. You have the Moon in Libra with Companionship. Oh, I'm starting to get something here. Okay. You also have Bread. Period of prosperity and abundance. Wonderful. Okay, now I'm really getting what this is about. Let's keep this right there. And let's take a look at your tarot cards. So you have the High Priestess. Talk about North Node, right? You are being in touch with your higher self, with your spiritual journey. You have Temperance. You have the 3 of Cups. Wow, talk about companionship for sure. Okay. You have the King of Pentacles. Yes. And you have the 5 of Pentacles. Okay. So, pile number 1. Of course, seeing the North Node in your reading, we can clearly see here with the King of Pentacles and everything else that your first blessing here is discussing your career. You are going to be very blessed in this area, because with the High Priestess, especially you touching your higher self, in conjunction, with the North Node, we can really see that you're truly aligned to your journey, to your North Node in this lifetime, and you will be accomplishing many big things. Now, the amazing thing that we see here is that the 5 of Pentacles is quite significant. Seeing it in conjunction with the Bread here, we get the idea that you broke out of the lack, you broke out of the matrix, as to say. And you found your wealth by doing or creating your own thing. You were able to bring yourself out of debt, of a 9-to-5 maybe job, or even a wonderful corporate job, but one that may have been eating away at your soul with the 5 of Pentacles. So you were able to come out of that. And with the Temperance, you see a lot of blessings on the table, a lot of nice food, nice wine, nice company. So we get the idea that what you will be creating will be giving you a nice life. You'll be living a luxurious life. It seems that you have plenty in your life to share, plenty to enjoy, and a lot of wealth, of course, with the King of Pentacles. So you come into balance instead of feeling stressed, having the feeling of lack, feeling like you must serve others maybe in a way that doesn't speak to your soul, we find you coming into balance with that, where you are working with others, and others are happy to be working with you. So it's not just you enjoying this, but we see you bringing together a community, and maybe these are employees that are very happy to be on your side, on your team, to serve you because they believe in the mission that you are creating. They love working with you, and you found yourself a great team sometime in your life. Along with that, so people are a big part of your story here when it comes to your career. 3 of Cups, we see that you have faithful followers. These could be faithful customers who support you, with the King of Pentacles, who believe in your mission and who are always there, loving your quality or loving that service or product that you are delivering. Another blessing in the area of your career, we see that you will meet a lot of people who will introduce you to key people in your field that will help you take leaps in whatever you're doing. And so we see with the dragon here, you're doing and creating something big. This is not a small deal at all, pile number 1. You are definitely making big partnerships, big deals, and it's kind of acting at some point of your life like a big mogul, something like your own cozy multinational or something. And taking a look at your mirror, the first thing that hit me when thinking about the mirror was, mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? And we see with that no one in your field will ever be comparable to you. You will bring out something amazing that will be shining bright, and no one will be able to obviously deliver it in the way that you will. That's why you're getting these opportunities. And the reason for that is because you are following your highest mission. You're doing what you are supposed to come here to do. So this is not really about, oh, I'm the best, ha ha ha. It's more like the world really needs you. You're here to do something important, and that's why you're shining at it, pile number 1. So yeah, a lot of people involved in this part of your life. You are leading the way. With the High Priestess, it's like you're guided. Your heart is guiding you. You kind of intuitively know what to do, and you're taking all the right steps to reach this goal. Pile number 1. Such an amazing blessing to have. I'm so happy for you. Let's clear out this beautiful, we're not going to clear out. Let's take it on the side now that we've established it in your life. And let's take a look at the second big blessing that you're meant to receive in your lifetime. All right, let's take a look at the second. So you have the prayer. Are you wishing something in your heart, pile number 1? You have Sun in Capricorn with achievement. Wow. You have mutable, surrender, fluidity, and welcoming change. I will say right off the bat, before we even take a look at your cards, whether this is going in this direction or not, that in your lifetime, one of your blessings is that you will be able to achieve something that you're yearning for, something that you wish really hard in your heart, that you really want to achieve. You're receiving that. You're getting that exact wish in your lifetime. Isn't this wonderful? Pile number 2. It says here to surrender to it, and it will happen to you. Okay, so you have 2 tea leaves. You have dark woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. You have forest, muddled, unclear thinking. Let's keep it right there and take a look at your tarot cards. So you have Queen of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, King of Swords, Eight of Wands, And you have the King of Cups. So seeing dark woman with muddled, unclear thinking, it seems like this reading is talking about someone who may not be in their clear mind, someone who may have harmed you in the past, hurt you, made you cry unfairly, because they weren't doing things with the clearest intentions. And it seems like this person is really not okay mentally. Maybe they have a past trauma. Of course, this is not an excuse. I'm just explaining what I'm seeing. Because of some unclear thinking, it seems like they have hurt you in the past. This, of course, reading is genderless, so it doesn't have to be a woman in specific. It could be a person in your life who genuinely hurt you. Pile number 2. With the letter and the Queen of Cups hands, this looks like communication. So it seems like this person hurt you with their communication. Either they said nasty things to you, or this may show that they've said something behind your back as well, now that they're not in the room with you. So with this person comforting the Queen of Cups, it's like you're getting your rights back from this person, pile number 2. And it's going to feel really like a huge blessing for you, because it seems to me, having them in one of your blessings reading, it seems like they really hurt you in your life. And with the prayer card, it's like you've been praying to God or the universe, or you've really had it strong because of this person. They genuinely hit you hard. And with the King of Cups here, maybe they hit you either hard in childhood, but not necessarily, maybe at a young age, or maybe even in your 20s. It seems like it's a long story. It does not need to be when you were a child, but it could signify that they've done it a long time ago, is what I want to say. Pile number 2. Now you have a lot of court cards in this reading. The Queen of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the King of Pentacles. Other than the Eight of Wands, which is about karma in this case, we'll talk about it in a second, we see that there's a lot of description here. We see that this person saw a lot in you, whether you know about it or not. They found you to be good at heart with the Queen of Cups, a balanced person, a spiritually and mentally balanced person, a good heart. Or also they may have been maybe envying your relationships in your life. They can see you with the Knight of Pentacles as a steadfast person who goes after their dreams. King of Swords, they seem to look at you as very uniquely educated in a way or the other from them. King of Cups, they see you as someone who's doing well with other people. Again, you might have unique relationships in your life, or a certain status that they envy. All in all, we have achievement here. They're looking at all the achievements and the amazing things about you, and it seems like they've really hurt you, this person. And so the second blessing here is that you're gonna see that you're getting your karma back from this person. I don't know how it's gonna be, whether they will pay for it or that you're getting your name back. Let's get more clarification, because it seems like it's very big here, very big in your reading. Ace of Cups, you're getting a new beginning. You're overflowing with blessings, and they'll be spending their lives watching that everything they said about you is being cleared with the Ace of Cups. Your name is being cleared. You have overflowing blessings, and it's like they have zero control moving forward. Yeah, overflowing of blessings in your hand. Yeah, they're gonna see you succeed greatly, and your name, one way or the other, is going to be cleared completely from the awful things that they said about you. Pile number 2. Looks like this is one of your big blessings. Let's take a look at your 3rd blessing. Oh, I forgot to tell you, pile number 1. It's like whatever you're praying for, in their eyes, you are getting. That's what they're watching all their lives. Okay, so now let's take a look at your 3rd blessing. So you have the shadow. You have fixed. Interesting that you have the mutable and then fixed. Stability, persistence, loyalty, and dependability. Okay, I love that. I see. You have Mars and Gemini with decision. Okay, that makes sense. You have the gavel, involvement with the law. Yes. Okay. You have... So, other than what I'm about to say, if you have a certain lawsuit or something that you wish you would win, this certainly is it. You're going to be winning in that lawsuit, or yeah. Okay, you have the 2 of Cups. You have the Lover's card. Wow. You have Judgment. The Sun card. And the 9 of Pentacles. This is happiness. I'm seeing several things here. So, first of all, seeing the 2 of Cups and the Lover's card, the hand, now I'm changing my point of view. Because here now I'm seeing that someone is asking for your hand, or you're asking for someone's hand. And now seeing the gavel, this looks like it's a marriage, something that is legal. So 9 of Pentacles, you're going to have a happy relationship with, I would say, twin flame or soul family. It's like you are very similar to each other. And we see here with the Sun card in conjunction with Judgment that there is a rise in happiness with this person. So yeah, this person looks like a dream come true. The 9 of Pentacles, you're building a home together, and there is a rise in your happiness level. Your home is very happy. You may even have children and a pet, it seems, later on. And it's going to be a very happy home. There's an emphasis on your home, buying a home together, living together in a nice place. And you will find that it's one of the best decisions that you've made in your lifetime. This is going to be a very stable, wonderful person, someone who you can depend on, someone who's staying there. You can depend on them being there for you and you for them. Obviously, it's a relationship that is very mutual, where there is good reciprocation in energy between the 2 of you. You both giving to each other as well as taking from each other, and just living a marvelous, marvelous, beautiful life together. I see here with the shadow that you're both so good, a good influence in each other's life. So you are independent with the 9 of Pentacles, of course, but at the same time, you together, you help, you're like a good influence on each other. You, instead of bringing out your shadow on each other, it's like the shadow comes out and you discuss it together and you heal it. So it's definitely a good influence in your life for the 2 of you, actually. And we see you growing and healing together and creating a wonderful generation to come. Very happy for you, pile number 1. Such a beautiful reading. And we can see your couple in the first reading, in fact, with you living a comfortable, beautiful life. We saw a happy couple that are enjoying a wonderful life together. Okay, so now let's take a look at your fourth blessing in this lifetime. All right, wonder what that is going to be. You have the mask. Oh, let me adjust that. There we go. You have Chiron with hurt and heal. You have Mars and Aries with impulsiveness. You have Rabbit, too much concern with sexual matters. And you have the Hanged Man, Four of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, wow, 5 of Cups, and the Fool card. So with Chiron, hurt and heal, seeing the Rabbit with too much concern with sexual matters, I'm translating this as you being very blessed in terms of healing your mental and physical body, health, I mean, in your lifetime. So one of your big blessings is there is a reset button with the Fool card. I'm seeing here Mars and Aries, you're taking great action. In fact, we can see it in the Hanged Man as well. We're seeing that in your lifetime, pile number 1, you're going to be taking great measures to heal yourself mentally and physically by doing all the things necessary that will have a great effect in your life. We can see here from the black to the colors, there's a great contrast. So whereas before you may not have understood why things happen the way they do with your mind and your body, but we're seeing at the second half of your life, you're being really informed. You understand things much better and you feel so blessed that you have all of this information. We see you being proud of taking care of yourself, your body, your mental health. You love how you look. You love the energy you're exuding, how happy you are with the Four of Wands. You're like celebrating life. You're in a good mental state. And with the 10 of Pentacles, there is like you're all round being great. Pile number 1, I love your reading because we can see that you're not just focused in one area. It's not like you're not just focused on wealth or your work or one thing or the other. We see that you're going to live a very beautiful, blessed life. And it's all round healthy in every way. You have time to spend with your loved ones and you're celebrating life, making the right choices with your food, making the right choices with what to think about, what you choose to believe, what you choose to, how you choose to vibrate. It's all in your hands. And really with the 10 of Pentacles, this is, as I always say, excess of an energy, and you're really happy. You were able to heal a lot of things. Some of them are even generational karmic cycles, things from your past lives, ancestral karma. You really worked full throttle and you've had a lot of good luck as you were working with that. You've had assistance with finding maybe the right people who would consult you with the right information, you reading some interesting things, you applying these things and these things working beautifully for you. Expect a total reset button and you becoming a very happy person at pile number 1. I'm so happy for you. Lovely reading. Let's take a look at the 5th blessing that you're meant to receive in your lifetime. As I was taking a look at your picture, I instantly heard the thoughts, you will stay young at heart, body, and mind. Okay, so let's take a look at your 5th blessing. So you have, wow, the Shaman, Pile number 1. I think you're very lucky. I love your reading. So you have Sagittarius, optimism, exploration, and freedom. Okay. You have Moon in Scorpio with power. Wow. You have the Boot, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. You have the Six of Pentacles. Four of Swords. 10 of Cups. Wow. You have Strength. Didn't I tell you you're going to stay very strong all your life? And it seems you're going to have a happy family and happy marriage. That's just on the side. And you have the Four of Cups. So straight away, I'm seeing pile number 5, that you will have a footprint on this life, like a fingerprint, where whatever you're creating will last. There's a lot of power in your lifetime. And with power, it's showing up to me that there's a lot of love and respect and a strong name that you're creating in the work and the thought that you're putting into something. So you're getting a great award in your lifetime when you're not expecting it. You're being celebrated in this lifetime. And with Sagittarius, Sagittarius reminds me of not just exploration, which we saw with your mind exploring something and bringing some jewels into the world, but with kind of travel. It's like you're traveling to take a grand prize related to your field, and you're celebrating it. You're being celebrated for the great efforts that you've put in your lifetime to do something great. Wow, pile number 1. Your predictions are amazing. It's written for you to have a strong name, to have great power that will be a pillar in people's lives. I really wonder what you are creating. But you're bringing something to the table where others lacked. You have a great role in solving some critical maybe problem in the world. You're providing something that is lacked, that there's a lack of. And obviously you're doing it with your mind. You're having so much fun doing it. Doesn't feel like a job, really. But you're bringing something critical that otherwise people are suffering trying to get it. It's like you're bringing something to their doorstep where they don't have to go out and do it anymore. You're bringing something maybe to their homes. I'm not sure exactly. But you're doing something very important in your work. And just as the shaman in conjunction with power, it's like you will be respected and there will be a big name and a big prize that you will be celebrating in your life. Strength and power, we can obviously see there's great respect and there's great power. You're held in high regard, pile number 1. I don't know what you're doing, but you are so impressive. I wish you the best in your luck, my dear pile number 1. I have loved your pile immensely. I think this will be my favorite pile. I wish you the best in your luck and in the amazing things in your future to come. I'm not surprised you are following your North Node, and may you always have the best. That was your reading, my dear pile number 1. If you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Also, if you enjoy Zodiac Tarot readings, make sure you check my other channel out. You'll find a link to this channel, first link in the description box, first thing in the description box. And please don't forget to check out my productivity book, pile number 1. This book is small, straight to the point, and so you won't procrastinate or waste time reading it. but you'll find that it has all the key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person right away, all while enjoying this process. You'll find that this book truly holds true to this promise. And if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to this ebook down in the description box. And now there's also an audiobook if you enjoy audiobooks like me. And pile number 1, it was a true pleasure doing this reading for you. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the beautiful Selenite. Oh, let's put it here. All right. So let's take a look at your 5 big blessings that you are meant to receive in your lifetime. See, we have a lot of cards for today's reading. Let's pick up the first one. So your first blessing, pile number 1. You have the Creator. Wow. So cool. Okay. You have the 12th house. Okay. Spirituality, transcendence, karma, sacrificial service, and healing. With the service and the Creator, I'm already seeing we're taking a look at your job or what you'll be creating in this lifetime. So you have Jupiter in Gemini with bluff. Quite interesting. You have career, didn't I tell you? And dog close up. Pleasure with a close friend. So let's put this here. And let's take a look at your tarot cards. So you have the 5 of Wands. You have Judgment. The 9 of Cups, beautiful career that will make you very satisfied. You have the 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Cups and 9 of Pentacles. This is an amazing career, pile number 1. You're going to be very blessed in this area. You have the 7 of Wands and the 9 of Wands. So this career that is absolutely amazing, where you're finding yourself because you're feeling very creative. You have this innate type of skill or art or talent is what I want to say, that is very unique to you. It's like either only you can do, or it's very unique to you. You're able to create something in this world that is going to be surprising others, is going to make the splash where everyone's going to be flabbergasted, obviously, by what you're creating. Because you have this dog close-up pleasure with the close friends. It shows that whatever you're creating, it's with the bluff, it's flabbergasting. People find it very pleasurable. They can't believe this type of thing was created. But along with that, with the 5 of Wands, you have a lot of people who are not just competitive. It's like they can't really compete with you in conjunction with the 12th house, but they're enraged. It seems like, see, with the lion looking up, it's like the people who already had control of this career, or found themselves as people who had big names, find you to be at the very top, very hard to reach. That's why you have Judgment. You're rising very quickly, and people are like enraged with how you're able to do that. Pile number 2. It seems like you have a lot of skills in your hands combined together make you unique. We can see that with the 7 of Wands and the 9 of Wands. There's a lot of confidence to you. It seems like you know what you're doing. And you have a lot of interesting things packed up together as talent. So if you're an artist, for example, or a musician, it doesn't need to be in the arts department, by the way. You can even be a data scientist. It doesn't matter. Of course it matters. You know what I mean. I mean that whatever field it is. Let's say you're a data scientist. So you could be a data scientist as well as someone who has experience in, for example, agriculture. You understand how different plants work and sorry about that, are planted, and you understand about soil, you understand about GMO, you understand so much, for example. And also, along with that, you speak Latin and you're able to look into history books and extract herbal and important information from the past that would help you in your research and find out if these things actually were true, how to apply them in the modern world. So we see you being very talented in so many different fields, and together you're bringing something that is flabbergasting people. You know, an AI program that helps you plant things that are very nutritious, that are very healing, because you were able to understand the secrets of the ancient people, as well as your information about agriculture itself and your great talent in being a great data scientist. So that's just an example of you bringing different talents together and solving something that is unthinkable, or presenting something that is just brilliant, that makes the people in the field with big names enraged with the type of how you are far ahead of them and rising in the way that you have. So 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, pile number 2. It seems like you are going to have great success in your career. You're going to create something that is very unique. You're putting something together that solves a great problem. Pile number 2. And all in all, whatever field you're in, whether it's art or very scientific or whichever field it is, you are using great creativity to bring two things or several things together in a brilliant way. So cool. Pile number 2. All right, let's take a look at your second big blessings that you're meant to receive in your lifetime. How did I say you're getting great recognition? 9 of Wands and the 9 of Cups, 999. You're getting great recognition for this. All right. Let's take a look at your second blessing. Pile number 2. So you have the Lover. Wow, so beautiful. You have the 3rd house, early learning, childhood relations, the rational mind, and communication. Sun in Sagittarius with enthusiasm. You have Firecracker with excitement. Wow. And you have Lion, time to act. Enthusiasm, excitement. This is so cool. Let's take a look at the rest of your cards. See what we have. So, wow, the universe, this is the World card. My. You have the Hermit. Okay. The Star card. Wow. What's up here? You have the Princess of Cups, which is the Page of Cups. Okay. You have the Two of Swords. And you have the Four of Pentacles. This is stability. So it's pretty clear here. Your love life is very exciting, very enthusiastic. With the universe card, I feel like you have everything that you want and more in this department. In fact, you have the star card, which is exactly saying what you've hoped for. So we see a transition here of you maybe being alone to finding the right person, being proposed to with the Page of Cups here. Someone proposing to you. It seems like this person will be proposing to you before they've achieved much in the world, but they want to offer you the world. They have so much potential and education and things that they want to achieve in their lifetime. And I feel like in the beginning, pile number 2, you will have a little bit of doubt about it, even though this will turn out to be very stable, very enthusiastic, very fun, very pleasurable in terms of love, in terms of the home. It seems like you may even have children together with the 3rd house. Great communication, of course, again, the 3rd house. And you will feel like you have the world when you're with this person. So 2 of Swords, despite all of that, with the line, there's a strong bond between the 2 of you. Something super stable, very beautiful. This person finds you as their world. They don't want anyone else. It's like either you or nobody else with the Hermit. So why do we have the 2 of Swords? You're going to I see. See, with the 2 of Swords, you two will meet at different paths. And it seems like one of you will have to both of you actually will have to adjust your paths in one way or the other in order to adopt and have each other in your lives. This is how your story is going. So with the two birds flying, maybe you come from different countries or different cultures, or maybe you come from 2 different fields where you are working in the morning and they are working at night, or maybe they're a pilot so they have to travel a lot. There's something about your work that will make you think a lot in the beginning with the Hermit and the 2 of Swords. It's like you find everything in this person, they're your hope, but you're really not sure about that one thing. And I'll find out how you solve this together. I'll get your tarot cards and get more information about how you solve this together. There's probably a lot of traveling involved with Sagittarius here. But all in all, you do come into union together. You do form a family, a house together, a nest, despite it being a bit challenging with the mountains here. But you will realize that it is very stable later on. We see with the Page of Cups that this is a temporary stage of your lives. Maybe in the beginning you're not really together. Maybe I see with the birds here, you might be traveling back and forth to each other. And then there's excitement happening where maybe finally you're able to intersect your 2 worlds together. A lot of intersections happening here, and you're finally uniting as one. In fact, we have the 6th-rate star in the beginning. This is the union of divine masculine and divine feminine. So you will be able to unite together. Let's see here with the 2 of Swords and the Hermit how you solved this issue, this challenge that you saw in the beginning together. So how did pile number 2 solve this later on, or when or how? Whoa, invocation and Knight of Swords. You took straight action. See, with the invocation card, this is an extra card in this deck, and it talks about learning something in order to be able to step to the other side. So here I see that both of you straight away with the Knight of Swords made creative plans from the very beginning that would help you figure this out and find a solution, so that you spend maybe your time together, or that you are able to unite the differences that are happening in your lives together. Both of you will be really excited about each other. You will be obviously really in love with each other. It's like, yeah, there's so much excitement in this connection that both of you will find a solution to make it super stable right away, right off the bat. So I was asking when or how is this going to be solved, and with the Knight of Swords we see that straight away. You're not gonna like stay for long without each other. It's like in the beginning you're adjusting, and then you've found a solution to this. Other than that, pile number 2, that beginning where you're figuring things out, your relationship seems to be very beautiful, very loving, very stable, very exciting, and it's something that you both find so much pleasure in. It's something that you both are wishing for. You're finding your dream person. Pile number 2. So cute and so sweet. Right. Now that we've established this beautiful connection here, let's take a look at the third blessing that you are meant to receive in your lifetime. Okay, so pile number 2, you have, whoa, you have Anima Mundi. I'm straight away seeing, regardless of what the rest of the cards are going to say, but having the Anima Mundi, which is very similar to the World card, is showing that you are going to have everything that you want in your life and more. You're very lucky, pile number 2. That is so amazing. Very happy for you. So really, you're going to have everything that you want in this lifetime and more. Okay. So you have Neptune with dream and transcend. Didn't I tell you? Whatever you're dreaming of, you're going to have. All right. You have Mercury in Libra with influence. You have dog barking, advice from a friend. Okay. Okay. So you have, wow, the Wheel of Fortune. See, the World, the Wheel of Fortune. You're going to be very blessed in this lifetime. Pile number 2. You have the Ace of Wands. The Six of Swords. The Ace of Cups. Wow, 2 aces. Oh, I see, the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, and the Teacher, which is the Hierophant. Wow, tarot and oracles comes in such inspiring, beautiful ways. So we've already established that you will be getting everything that you want with the World card here and the Wheel of Fortune. That's established. Now I'm seeing also something else here. With the World card and the Wheel of Fortune, the aces, I see you traveling a lot, especially that the Six of Swords is a card of travel in itself. So we see that in your lifetime, you'll have the blessing of traveling to so many countries, seeing different cultures, learning about different cultures, and learning about getting more information and being more, with the Hierophant, you're being more, not just educated, what's the word? Cultured. Making a lot of friends around the world, making wonderful connections around the world, and I see you really enjoying that traveling and finding it very fortunate, something that you will love and enjoy immensely in your lifetime. Pile number 2. With the 2 of Pentacles here, we see some sort of juggling or 2 things. Sometimes you'll be traveling because of work, and sometimes you'll be traveling for your own pleasure, to explore and to enjoy the world. But we see that different cultures are opening up to you. You're seeing a lot of touristic sites. You're seeing a lot of buildings that you would have loved to see before. You're learning so many things about maybe even the different streets, what people eat, the different words that they use to communicate, and it's making you a very interesting person in your life, someone who's well traveled, who knows so much about people and has a lot of friends around the world. Very interesting life. Pile number 2. Beautiful, beautiful life. You're being exposed here to so many things that you wouldn't have imagined. You're traveling cross country, cross oceans, and you're really enjoying it. It's something that's not going to stop. It's something, obviously, as we can see, that is going to continue to be there for the rest of your life. My dear pile number 2. So excited for you. So much fun. Okay, let's take a look now at your 4th big blessing that you're meant to receive in your lifetime. So you have Kairos. Interesting. Right. You have Aquarius, originality, philanthropy, and progressive imaginings. You have Mercury in Scorpio with extremism. Yeah, Aquarius, they are not afraid of doing the extreme if they feel that it's the right direction. You have purse. Pay attention to your finances. Ah, okay. Interesting. Pile number 2. You have the Fool card with the god Janus here, looking towards the past and the future. We have a lot of fortune again here with the rabbit. Okay. You have the Knight of Cups. The King of Cups. The Two of Wands. Three of Cups. And 8 of Swords. You seem to be a very smart person, pile number 2. And it looks like you're doing something here with your finances that's very smart. Some people may call you a fool with that initiative that you're doing with your money. So you're taking a big risk that only you can see here with Kairos. See, even the eye is surrounded by gold. You're investing your money, or you're putting your money somewhere where it's safe with the Knight of Cups, where you can take care of it. The Knight of Cups can sometimes give selfish energy. And here I see that you're being very careful with what you have. And because of that, it seems like you are taking a risky move with your money that, although will look like a crazy idea to other people, a lot of people will be discouraging you, telling you this is extreme, what are you doing? But in fact, this move is going to make you so wealthy that you won't have to abide to any that you won't have to suffer the consequences of any changes, maybe in laws or changes in countries, or any type of control that may take away your wealth. So here, that smart decision that you're making will come in very handy, will put you in a high position. Whereas maybe the others who saw you as a fool at that time, unfortunately may be stuck later on with the Eight of Swords. They will have wished they followed your lead. That in fact what you've done was very smart. Now this decision is not going to be easy for you with the Two of Wands. You're really going to think about this a lot. But I see with the Three of Cups that you're not putting all of your eggs in one basket. You are diversifying your money, but you're being very smart and very wise in how you're going to do that step. See, with Aquarius, with progressive imaginings, it's like you're really updated with what's going on in the world. You're not looking under your feet. With the progressiveness of the Aquarius here, you always look ahead. You see maybe what other people are discussing with regards to what may happen in the future. Maybe your field is allowing you to know more. But it's like you're very, with the God Janus looking at the past and the future, you have a lot of knowledge, and you look at everything, at how things are now and how things are going to be, and you consider it all. And while it may be risky, very risky, crazy, and might make you afraid for a while, I think pile number 2, you will turn out to be the one who's victorious here. And the smart risk that you're taking, the informed risk rather, maybe you're talking to a consultant or something, will help preserve your wealth moving forward. Pile number 3. So you're going to be very blessed in terms of being safe and preserving your money in the future. That's coming up in your reading. You're not going to be stuck, although many people may be for one reason or the other. I see you putting in great thought, pondering before you make any steps, consulting, and then taking that step with confidence. And it will turn out to be one of the biggest blessings that you have done in your life that would have helped you preserve your wealth for all your life. Pile number 2. Great job with that. Super impressive. You're going to be very lucky in this area. Okay, so let's take a look at your 5th blessing that you're meant to receive in your lifetime. So, pile number 2, you have 2 of these, yes. You have the Sustainer. You have Capricorn, ambition, realism, and methodical steps. You have Mars in Sagittarius with domination, There we go. Wonder what this is. Okay, let's get more information. You have, psychic ability. Trust your intuition. Wow. Wealth. I'm telling you, pile number 2, you're going to end up very wealthy. That's aside from what we're seeing now. Just so you know, you're going to end up very wealthy. Okay. Let's take a look at your tarot cards. So you have the Chariot. There's a great emphasis on your wealth. You have the 6 of Wands. Wow. Chariot and 6 of Wands. Wow. 10 of Cups. King of Pentacles. Wow, if this is not screaming wealth, I don't know what is. You have the Empress and you have the Two of Cups. I wonder why it's mentioned twice. I must look at your cards very deeply. I mean, see, we're getting the same thing here of you having a great eye and a great intuition that's getting you great wealth. That's coming up again. The Empress is someone who knows how to pamper herself. So you're creating a lot of success. You're moving forward with your wealth, creating great wealth, perhaps with the turtle here, for generations to come, making your whole family happy and safe. But I wonder why this is coming up next. Let me take a closer look. Pile number 2. So the fourth blessing was talking about preserving some of the wealth that you had in order to create something big and not lose it during a difficult times, it seems, with the 8 of Swords. And then your fifth blessing, it seems like not only will you dodge a bullet, an economical bullet maybe, or dodge a bullet of losing your finances one way or the other, but we see that you're creating generational wealth. Wealth that will stand the test of time, passing on from one generation to the other. And it's like you've won over the system with the domination here. You're no longer under the control of anything because you know how to create your own wealth, sustain it, and that problem or that issue, it seems, is out of your life completely. You and the generations to come are going to enjoy the wealth that you have created, my dear pile number 2. We're talking big money here. And it's referring, see the wealth and the eye here, is referring to the fourth part of your reading. And we're extending, taking a look at the fifth part, where you are enjoying great wealth that will continue to regenerate itself. As you can see, regenerate itself, and grow over the years. It's just a thing that you're never going to ever have to worry about. Great success in terms of your finances. And we see with the Capricorn that you're able to run it and sustain it very well. You know where to put it. You've gained experience on how to manage this wealth, where to put it, how to take care of it. And perhaps you'll even be teaching your next generation, passing on this information on how to continue to keep it in the family. Pile number 2. Wow, I did not expect that. This has been such an interesting reading. I wish you all the best of luck in everything that you do. Pile number 2, I'm very happy for you. I wish you abundance, happiness, and great success always in your life. That was your reading, my dear pile number 2. If you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Also, pile number 2, if you enjoy Zodiac Tarot readings, make sure you check out my second channel. You'll find it as the first link in the description box. I'm so excited for you, pile number 2. And also, please make sure to check my productivity book out, pile number 2. This book is small, straight to the point. It could really help you out in your journey. You won't procrastinate or waste time reading it, but you'll find that it has all the key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person right away, all while enjoying the process of being productive and having self-discipline. And so if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to this ebook down in the description box. And by the way, now there's also an audiobook if you love and enjoy audiobooks. And pile number 2, that was your marvelous reading. So excited for you. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. So you have chosen the beautiful cherry quartz. Cannot wait to jump right into your reading. And we're taking a look at what are your 5 big blessings that you're meant to receive in your lifetime. Of course, you're meant to receive more. We're just exploring 5 of them today. And as you can see, you have a lot of cards. So let's get right into it. Let's see the first blessing that you're meant to receive in your lifetime. So you have the king. You have Pisces, intimacy, intuition, and compassion. You have sun in Pisces again with vision. Okay, how interesting. You have shark, take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. Right, let's keep it right there. And let's take a look at your tarot cards. Yeah. You have the Emperor, King, Emperor. This is amazing. The Star, wow. Okay. Amazing cards in conjunction to each other. You have the Ace of Cups. Loving your cards, pile number 1. King of Cups, wow. And you have the Fool card. Where do we begin here? So what are we seeing? I mean, I'm already seeing what it is, but give me a second to grasp the detail here. So the first blessing that I can clearly see in your reading, pile number 3, is that with the King of Cups, the Emperor, we really see that you're going to be put in a very high position in your lifetime. Especially with the Star, you are at the very top. We're talking about something very big here. You know, the CEO of a company, maybe even a king of your country, or a president, or a president of a company, a diplomat, someone who is put a prime minister, I don't know, some very big position. This is not your typical position, especially with the Pisces appearing here. So it seems like to me, with the shark as well, that this is a very big position, just like the ones I was mentioning, something of high regards, where the airports are open to you. I don't want to say rules bent to you, that's not what I want to say, but I want to say you have unique rules to you. Very high and reputable position where you're respected socially. You are certainly in a place of power. Now, here's the thing. It looks like to me that you, in your lifetime, somewhere in the future, you went and got that title or that position for yourself. You see the octopus surrounding the cup. We see the Fool jumping. You know, the shark, it keeps going round and round around its prey until it's able to catch it. So we see that you had a dream in your heart about something. Something spoke to your heart very much. You loved something. You knew you could be a great leader in this position. You have a mission with it, with Pisces. And I see that you were able to roam around it, jump into it, and get it for yourself. So you're getting that position. Maybe you're working hard on being elected. You're applying to that job in a certain company. Maybe you're applying to be a diplomat at some point. I'm not sure. But we see that you had the hand in making this happen. You went after it and you got it for yourself. But once you were put in that position, it seems like you're going to prove prove yourself very well with Pisces here. You're going to be seen as a great visionary, someone who's landed in the right positions. It's like a moment where you're going to make some significant changes. Someone who's like, it's one of these few times where the right person is put in the right position to do something magnificent. It's not a few moments, but one of the amazing moments where that happens. Pile number 1. So yeah, look forward to you, obviously, being in a great position in your lifetime. I'm not sure what this is, but it's not like you being a leader or a manager. It's you holding a powerful position, something that is great, held in high regards. Wow, pile number 1. How about, I usually didn't do that with the other piles, but I feel like this is such a big position here that I want to extend a little bit on this part and find out more about it for you. So let me get your tarot cards and ask, can we get more information about what this position is going to be like, please? For pile number 3. Knight of Wands, wow. 3 of Swords. Wow, and the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles, from this position, you'll be, of course, getting a lot of wealth. Of course. Knight of Wands and 3 of Swords. This position will give you a lot of freedom to... That's why you have Pisces. You have a lot of good intentions, pile number 1, and this position will give you a lot of freedom to apply and resolve the things that may be affecting other people or affecting the business that you're in. You might be working in the WHO or something where you're helping other nations, or you're helping different types of people solve their problem, and you're going to be doing a great job at it. Maybe your own country, or maybe you're saving the woes of this great corporation or this great company, and in return making a lot of wealth, making maybe yourself and your family happy. Pile number 1. You're certainly going to be highly respected in society. So interesting. Pile number 1. Now let's take a look at the second big blessing that you're meant to receive in your lifetime. All right. So you have the Bardo. There we go. I'm getting ideas, but I want to wait and see. You have the 5th house, passion, play, children, confidence, and creativity. Okay. You have Saturn in Gemini with concentration. I feel like lips are sealed or something. Let's see. Although it is Gemini, but it is Saturn in Gemini. You have the Kangaroo. Unsettled times, need to plan ahead. Of course, you need not worry about negative cards and blessing readings, because it's only explaining what your blessing is going to be, right? So you have the World card. Okay. You have the 5 of Swords, the King of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Devil card. Some of you could be Capricorn. I just got hit with that. Anyways, so what do we see? So the Bardo is, of course, a place between the first life and the next, meaning we can see you moving through some transitional period. So here with the Devil card, it seems like one of the big blessings that you're meant to receive in this lifetime is that you're going to have a new beginning, a new spring of luck when it comes to a toxic situation that you might go through. Pile number 3. Maybe someone had you stuck as the kangaroo, as the baby kangaroo in their pouch, or a situation that kept you stuck. And it was a very tricky one, obviously, with the 5 of Swords. Maybe you were dealing with toxic people who were selfish. Maybe they got you in some financial trouble. Maybe it's not financial trouble. Maybe it's some work problem. Or maybe it's, see, we have 2 imprisoned people. Maybe a marriage, or you being stuck with something or someone. And we see that this is a certain situation where most people pay significantly when they go through it. And so we see that you're going to be very lucky. You're ending this cycle here, where you will be able to come out of it losing nothing and being on top, despite the fact that it was very hard, very challenging. But we see here with the acorns, good luck. So your path is filled with good luck. And this could also signify, it might not even be a person or work. Maybe you're going to go through, maybe you're going through some tough times with the Bardo. Maybe you even went through the dark night of the soul, and where one would think that this is the end, you're not going to be able to achieve much, you come out of the other side very strong, very victorious, and with the World card, achieving everything and more. And we already saw with pile number 1 that you're getting very far in life. So one of your biggest blessings, my dear pile number 3, is that you may be going through some very tough time. It's some sort of scare. Maybe you went through an illness, or maybe you had to leave your job. Financial scare, something of the sort. Maybe a lot of these things together. And one would think that there's nothing you can say or do to fix it. But with Saturn here, this was a difficult situation meant to teach you great skills and great things that you will later on use in your world. But you've come out shining, you've come out healed, and again, the King of Swords, you've come out in a pretty good position. Not only did you come out of it, but you've put yourself in a great place in the world, where you're considered one of the few lucky ones. Is this referring to the first blessing? I'm not sure. But it's like going from, for example, from one day losing your home, or maybe feeling scared, feeling homeless, feeling like you don't know what to do, feeling like your future is all ruined, to being a multi-billionaire, someone who's very savvy with their business, and someone who's built great things that everyone around the world is using. That type of energy. So pile number 2, look forward to not just ending a horrible cycle, but being very blessed on the other side once you crossed. Let me check for you if this is something that you've already gone through, or if this is something that you will be going through. Ace of Pentacles, King of Wands. We see that from now you're moving into a great situation. So this is not something that you are going to get to. Here we see a new beginning, meaning that this is already something that has passed. So whatever difficult situation that you may be going through at the moment or in your past is now ending, and you keep getting kings. It's unbelievable. You're going to move from that to being in a very powerful position. Pile number 3. I'm very happy for you. It seems like you're very blessed in this area. Okay, so look forward, like I said, to something bad ending and you being super fortunate. Right, let's take a look at the third big blessing that you're meant to receive in your lifetime. Okay, so you have the orphan. Let me adjust that. There we go. You have Leo, self-confidence, loyalty, and creativity. You have Mercury in Cancer with intuition. Oh, okay. You have Clouds, temporary problems. Let's now take a look at your tarot cards. So you have the Two of Cups. Again, I'm not sure if I already said it in this pile. If you notice any negative cards, we're talking about your blessings. So there's no worry. And we're going to be seeing how this is a blessing in your life. You have the Death card. You have the Page of Wands. Wow, the Six of Cups. For some reason, this is reminding me of Vishnu's son, reincarnated with an elephant head. You have the Six of Wands. So Six of Cups, Six of Wands. And we're seeing orphan here. Let's see. Yeah, this is certainly all of a sudden reminding me of Vishnu. You know, Vishnu and Lakshmi, they always reincarnate together. And the story goes that their son was killed and Vishnu reincarnated him with an elephant head. So here, I also heard, that's one of the theories, that he was incarnated as an elephant head because you had to find a mother that wasn't looking directly at the baby or something like that. And that was the elephant. So anyways, what I'm seeing here is that there's some sort of victory in having a child. Now, maybe you did not want to have a child at all, and then later on you and your partner decided it would be lovely, and once you had your child you felt like it's one of the biggest blessings that happened to you. Another thing could be that maybe you or your partner in the future may have a bit of difficulty in the beginning having a child, conceiving a child, but then later on you are successful in getting a child and you feel very happy and very victorious and very blessed that you were able to have a child into the world. Now, that comes out very strong, right? But in the very small cases that this is not talking about a child, although I really doubt it, but it is a general reading, then minus that, although I really doubt it, it looks like one of the big blessings is that you may feel alone in the world. This is for all cases. You might feel maybe alone with the orphan card appearing here, and you'll be very lucky to find that one person that you want to live with, pile number 3. We see that you may be dating or getting married in August, but with the intuition here, it's like both of you are really soulmates. And finding each other's really brightened each other's world. You both brightened each other's world in the future when you meet each other and obviously marry each other. So with you being together, there's this end of a phase and a beginning of a new one here with the Death card. It's like you are both experiencing a totally different life with the Page of Wands. You're very excited, very much enjoying it. I can't help but see that there is a child in your life, and overall in the area of relationships there is the Six of Wands. It's very successful, it's very beautiful, it's very happy. You as a family, obviously you're shining. People see that you are a wonderful example, although it did start off with maybe one of you or both of you needing to heal a lot, inner child maybe issues from the past. But you have built great confidence, and I see you're going to meet this person as you have healed, built that strength and confidence. And with Leo, I think you both are going to be very loyal to each other. Pile number 3. Both of you are going to be a great support system to each other. A power couple. And together, you'll be able to overcome a lot of the things that may have been tricky otherwise in your life. I see together as a power couple, you're overcoming big things. 2 leaders in the family. Making humongous changes and building a successful home altogether. Yeah, there is a child, obviously. So pile number 3, this looks like a wonderful family home life, a strong bond between you and someone, and that is the 3rd blessing that you are meant to receive in your lifetime. All right, let's take a look at the 4th blessing. You have the Pilgrim. There we go. You have the Pilgrim. You have, okay, this means this wants to come out first. So this is Sun in Taurus with acquisition. Wow, okay. You have Scorpio, intensity, exposing, purging, and renewing. You have Staff. You'll be taken care of in difficult times. Isn't this amazing? We can see this all over your reading in general. Pile number 3. Okay. You have, okay, so this one first. The Chariot. Eight of Cups. 4 of Swords. 4 of Cups. And Ace of Wands. What do we see? So this is, of course, quite obvious, except that we have the 2 wands here, which I will look closer into. But let's talk about the obvious. Of course, with the Pilgrim, this is the Traveler, Chariot, Traveler, 8, moving, traveling. So here, especially with Scorpio, renewing, purging, you're leaving one country and you're moving into another country in your lifetime. This, in a blessing reading, it seems like to you this is going to be a great blessing. Now, seeing with the acquisition Sun in Taurus, you moving to this other country, it's not like you're moving and not living comfortably. Not at all. In fact, You might be going with a bicycle. Of course, that's metaphorically speaking, meaning you may not have much when you go, but you're going to create a lot of wealth in this country. Pile number 4. That country that you're traveling towards. We see you living a comfortable life in this country, creating a lot of wealth. What do the... Hey soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot. Sorry, pile number 3. I was adjusting the camera. Now I've noticed, we'll get to the aces in a second. I've noticed here, as I was adjusting the camera, there's a thread on 2 cups, which shows me that you're tied to one country because of the roots and to the other because of the blessings. So yes, you'll be moving to another country, but I don't see you cutting ties completely with the first one. So back to the wands. I see, I'll get clarification, but I do see with the wands, the hands grasping the wands, that you'll be creating miracles in this country. This country is such a big blessing to you. It's like maybe you're holding power, as we've seen in your first blessing. You'll be able to take care of your family. You're creating wealth. It's like you're creating so much. You know how in your birth chart, how it aligns that a certain country is best fitted for you? I feel like it's that type of situation where this is where you're meant to go. This is where you perform the best when you're at this country. I want to try to find out for fun what this country could be for you. But let's get the clarification, because I feel it's so important here. Of course, first of all, you'll have so much power with the 2 wands here. And I do have a little tiny warning. It's a blessing, but it's a warning as well. But let's see what the aces here are trying to present, please. Wow, the Sun, the Hermit, the Tower. So this is the place where you stand out, pile number 3, where you shine, where you are able to use your wisdom and the knowledge that you have. This is the place where your knowledge will matter, where you will shine. It's also a place where you'll be able to make great changes. You'll be able to have an instant effect. You know, all these plans that you have in your mind that you may not be able to apply elsewhere. I feel like this company or this country is listening to you and is following you in terms of maybe the crazy ideas that you have. Where the wand, do you see? Where you will be able to help and guide others, as well as you being in power. And that's why you have the 2 of Wands. You have full control to help as well as help yourself. So you're doing some marvelous work here. With the 4 of Cups, I feel like for those of you that resonate with having a child, this child will be really pampered. One of the blessings is that they'll be able to have everything that they want and more, but be careful. Too much, they might be spoiled or ungrateful sometimes, or not too happy with their world. So tarot is always there to help guide you with showing you energy with the intention. Can we say intention? For the sake of guiding you to do the right thing once you get the information. So be careful with that. Put that in mind when you move to the other country and you're living, all of you, a comfortable life. That your child needs to learn maybe responsibility, or learn that they can't always have everything that they want, maybe. So overall, one of your biggest blessings, as we can see here, your fourth big blessing in your reading, is that you'll be moving to a wonderful country, and you'll be creating so much success and wealth and happiness in that country. Pile number 3. So if I said pile number 4, my apologies, I noticed it later. Now let's take a look at your fifth big blessing that you're meant to receive in your lifetime. All right, so yes, we had 2 tea leaves for this part. You have the healer. Oh, sorry. There we go. The healer, beautiful. You have Gemini, curiosity, intellect, and networking. Sun in Gemini with versatility. Yes, this is confirmed. Okay. You have haystack, karma. You will reap what you have sown. Okay, yes. Sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. Yeah. If you were attracted to pile number 2 or 1, then yeah, if you were attracted to pile number 1, then this is definitely a confirmation for you. All right. You have the 8 of Swords, the 5 of Wands. Can you see that? Yeah. Okay, you have the Knight of Pentacles. You have the Queen of Wands, so amazing. And you have the Magician. This part looks like an amazing reading. So here we see that one of your biggest blessings is going to be your physical body. It looks like to me with the haystack, you know how we say find the needle in a haystack? You're going to be one of the few and unique people who will be very lucky in terms of looking their best all their lives. It's almost going to look magical, where people throughout your life ask you about your age, they find out and they go, what? No way, this is crazy. You know, like for example, being 50 or 60 years old and looking like a 25-year-old. You're going to be very blessed in terms of your body. It's going to stay healthy for a very long time. Now, this will require some work here with you, with the healer. I see with Gemini and the sunrise here is that you will be curious about finding out information with regards to how to maybe eat healthy food, how to exercise with the 5 of Wands. Yeah, 5 of Wands shows that you will be keeping up with it. It's something that you will be working towards. You'll be putting in that effort. It's like, yeah, you're keeping up with it for sure. But I see you being very patient with yourself. And you'll be doing so many things. Obviously, exercise is one of them. You'll be maybe stretching. You'll be doing something that isn't... Maybe you're alternating here with aggressive... No, not aggressive. I mean tough exercise as well as yoga, perhaps? I'm not sure. But I see you adopting a lot of creative ideas when it comes to having great health that you did not know about in your past. Meaning here with the 8 of Swords that you're growing younger. So this shows me that it didn't start off with this blessing. Yes, you might have looked very beautiful or very handsome. But with the 8 of Swords, at some point you might be worried that you're losing what you have or something. And so we see in your reading that you're not going to let that go. We see with the healer that you're going to be very curious. We see you holding a coin, showing that you will have the finances to slowly take care of yourself. Maybe this means eating organic food, drinking good water, and so on. Joining certain rituals, exercises. All in all, whatever it is that you're going to find out more about and learn more about, it will really help you glow all of your life, my dear pile number 3. You're always going to look your best. You're always going to look gorgeous and handsome. You're always going to glow. You're always going to look younger than you are. And you're always going to take care of your health in general. It's going to be top-notch no matter how you grow. It's like you're really holding yourself very well, as if you were a 20-year-old all of your life, not just in terms of your looks and skin and glow, but also in terms of your health itself. With the Knight of Pentacles, we see that you're taking solid steps. You're sticking to the things you're finding out about. You're sticking to your goals. You have managed with the Knight of Pentacles to create some sort of routine that is not so harsh, but one that is kind of simple, but you can apply every single day. It's not bothering you in any way, as maybe it used to before. And we see you being unstuck from this situation, never ever feeling like you may be growing or your health is slipping from you, that kind of thing. No, we see that you stood head to head with it, saying, okay, what do I need to do? And sticking to these plans forever, my dear pile number 3. It's like you found the holy grail of information on how to glow in that way. So very, very cool, pile number 3. Seems like with Gemini and the healer here, you're getting unique information. Some of it even may be ancient. Pile number 3. One more thing, speaking of how you look as well, I see you really nicely dressed, looking very refined, pile number 4. So pile number 4, that was your reading. Have I enjoyed it immensely? I don't know why I keep saying pile number 4. My apologies. Pile number 3. Have I enjoyed your reading immensely? I wish you the best of luck. May you have a world and a life full of fun, love, blessing, and fortune. So that was your reading, my dear pile number 3. If you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Also, if you enjoy Zodiac Tarot readings, make sure you check out my other channel. You'll find the link to this channel first thing in the description box. And please don't forget to subscribe here as well so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And finally, please don't forget to check out my productivity book, pile number 3. This book could really help you out in this journey. It's small, straight to the point, and so you won't procrastinate or waste time reading it, or really you'll learn through this book with key advice and secrets on how to become a productive person right away, all while enjoying the process of being productive and self-discipline, having it become a fun thing to do. And so if you're interested in that, you'll find a link to this ebook down in the description box. And now there's also an audiobook if you enjoy audiobooks like me. And pile number 3, it was a real pleasure spending this time with you. Thank you, all the best of luck, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 4. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the beautiful Mokaite Jasper, and we're taking a look at 5 big blessings that you're meant to receive in your lifetime. And we have a lot of cards to find that out. And so let's start off with your first big blessing that you're meant to receive in your lifetime. Pile number 4. So you have the vow. Really cool. You have the second house, physical security, possessions, material values, and self-worth. Wow. See, pile number 4 is always different. It is what it is. It's unbelievable. I'm always fascinated by the 4th pile on this channel. You have Sun in Aries with assertion. Wow. You have Inkpot, problems to be resolved. Lovely. Let's now take a look at your tarot cards. So I feel this one as well. You have the Rebel, which is the Emperor, of course, with all of these cards. You have the 7 of Pentacles with patience. You have the 8 of Wands with traveling. So you have the Queen of Swords with morality. The 7 of Swords with politics. And you have the Ace of Cups with going with the flow. Do you see how the Emperor here has the chains broken from their feet? So here we see that one of the biggest blessings that you're going to have in your lifetime, my dear pile number 4, is that you're going to be building a very strong character, especially with the vow here. This is you being able to give promises to yourself and keep it no matter what. So we see here that one of your biggest blessings is your character. Over time, you're going to build a lot of self-worth, strength, huge confidence. You're going to be seen and respected as someone with a lot of power. And I mean personal power. Someone who's able to deal with tough people, maybe dishonest people, and you're doing it very simply with the Ace of Cups here. You're going with the flow, meaning you're doing it effortlessly. You know how you sometimes watch comedians on stage, and then other people in the audience, they are able to throw jokes back at them, and they so simply are very witty, and they throw these what is it called, these insults at each other. And I'm not saying that insults are ever a good thing, not at all. What I'm trying to say is that you're really able to deal effortlessly with all sorts and types of people. Pile number 4, you're able to deal with tricky people, you're able to deal with kind people. It's like here with the 8 of Wands, it seems to everyone that you've been on a long journey, you have a lot of experience, and you're able to deal with people from all walks of life and all positions and all cultures very effortlessly, displaying a lot of strength. Here with the 8 of Wands and the Queen of Swords with morality, we can see that in order for you to, for anyone to build that type of strong character, someone who knows how to speak, what to say, that exudes that type of power, impenetrable confidence, one had to go through a lot. And it seems with you, pile number 4, you may have gone through a lot in your life, a lot of maybe pain. You had to question your integrity, other people's integrity. You had to question, maybe not integrity, but you had to question, were you in the right? Were you doing the right thing? You've either had to adjust yourself to become a better person, or you were a good person who had to learn how to, at the same time, show your strength, one of the two. And you were able to combine these two things together. And that's why you have the two hands holding each other like that, combining two powerful things together. And so this is why you exude a lot of confidence, because you have healed yourself inside out. and you've also gained a lot of wisdom and understanding through your long journey, how to deal with others, how to deal with yourself, the nature of people, the nature of life, the nature of circumstances. And now you have a lot of experience where nothing really stands in your way. Not a person, not a challenge. People see you always being strong, and you're able to overcome anything that comes your way. And that's why you have problems to be resolved. Nothing stands in your way any longer. Pile number 4. One of the few characters in the world that is always able to do something about their situation, always able to deal with people, always able to heal themselves no matter what happened in their lives. So pile number 4, I think this is very impressive. One of your big blessings that you're meant to receive in your lifetime is who you are and the amazing person that you are going to be. You being powerful, exuding charisma and love, and a person who knows what to do in every situation is an understatement. A natural leader, someone who is listened to when they speak, when they show the way, when they are trying to fix something, when they don't like something that happened, when you, even through your intellect, saying things that are very interesting. Overall, a well-rounded person who is going to be very well loved and respected. Pile number 4. So that is one of the big blessings that you are meant to receive in your lifetime. Admire you, pile number 4. Let's take a look at your second blessing. So of course, second blessing in this reading, you're meant to have many blessings in your life, but we're just taking a look at 5 in this reading. So you have the agape. Wow. Looks like we're going there. All right. So you have fire. Yes, we are going there. Confidence, optimism, passion, and bravery. Okay. You have Saturn in Libra with devotion. Yes, we are going there. You have horse, short journey. And let's take a look at your tarot cards. Wow, you have the 6 of Wands with success. You have the 2 of Cups. The 9 of Swords with sorrow. You have, wow, the Page of Wands with playfulness. Such beautiful energy. You see, even in the 9 of Swords, we see someone dressed as a monk. You have the 8 of Cups with letting go. And you have the Chariot with awareness. So here, of course, with agape, we're seeing a story of love. Fire, devotion. We're seeing that one of your biggest blessings that you're meant to receive in your lifetime is that you are going to be in a very successful and beautiful relationship with someone. Now, your reading is talking about you letting go of someone and then starting off with someone else after awareness. So this person is coming into your life after you have gone through maybe a relationship that you had to let go of. It wasn't your element. Do you see the drop of water leaving the plant and going back to its element? So you had to go through this relationship here that wasn't working out, so that you learn so much. Maybe you lost someone as well in your past. This could be a parent or a dear loved one who meant a lot to you. And we see that with the short journey here, the horse is moving forward. You're not going to spend a lot of time maybe being alone or suffering from that. We see that there is a short journey between your loss and the person that you're meant to spend your life with, obviously. This person you are going to love your life with, pile number 2. There's so much love and devotion and passion between you two that it's unbelievable. With the 2 trees, this seems like you're going to bring 2 families together. Maybe you two already have a family, or that you two come from different places and you're uniting together. All in all, you're building one family together. And we see here that after the sorrow comes the fun, comes the joy. It's a relationship that's going to speak to your heart, both of your hearts. And it's a relationship that you're always going to have fun in. It's not going to be a serious, boring one ever. It seems like you two are young at heart. You know how to joke around. You just love your time together. Perhaps you'll be best friends, inseparable. And you will enjoy and love your time together. You'll be very devoted to each other. But you will meet each other when both of you obviously have gone through this awareness process where you have healed your inner wounds, where you have grown a lot. And because of this growth, it seems, as in your reading is suggesting, because of this growth, you'll be able to build something super solid together, pile number 4. Such a beautiful relationship. So if you are single at the moment with short journey, this means it's not going to be for long. You're moving towards this person. If you've lost someone, my dear pile number 4, first of all, I'm so sorry with every bit of my heart. Whether you've lost them because it's a breakup, or whether you've lost someone dear who passed to the other side, my deep condolences. Know that my heart is with you. I am so sorry. May you always be connected to that person on the other side. May you always stay in touch and feel them. And pile number 4, if any of these things happened, do not worry. There is a wonderful person that you're meeting in the near future. This is not here for no reason. In the near future, that you will spend your life with, that you will love your relationship with. Now, if you're already with that person, it is very apparent to me with the horse that it didn't take you long at all to know that you are the one for each other. Okay, so pile number 4, that is the second biggest blessing, or big blessing, that you are meant to receive in your lifetime. Let's take a look at your third. All right, so we have, wow, the self. Let me adjust that. There we go. We have the self. We have cardinal. So instigation, bravery, and a pioneering spirit. Ooh, okay. You have Sun in Libra with harmony. And you have Bell with announcement. Okay. Let's take a look at your tarot cards. So you have the Lover's card. You have the King of Cups with the receptivity. Sorry, the Queen of Cups, of course, with the receptivity. You have the Death card with transformation. Pioneering and transformation is significant. You have the Hermit with aloneness. This is also significant because you have the Self. Okay. You have past lives with the Moon card. And so this is a soul mission. Yes, and you have the High Priestess in conjunction with the past lives. This is definitely speaking about your soul mission. Pile number 4. This may sound weird, but it may not be weird for you at all. Because here we see that one of your biggest blessings with announcement and the Lovers is a card of choice. People voting for you. From many people that many people should choose from, people are voting for you with grand numbers. And it's like you're getting all the votes here with receptivity. This vote is transforming your life. It's like you're finding light at the end of the tunnel, where do you see how you're shining here in the dark, and then we see all of these colors again in the dark surrounding you. So this vote is going to change your life completely. I think we should get your deck and get more information about this voting that's happening here. In what area and what are you transforming here, or how is it transforming your life? So I got your tarot deck and I want to ask, who are voting for you to lead here with pioneering? You're bringing harmony to something, adjusting something. This is something that is karmic, either to the world or to the city you're in, and you're fixing something big. That's why people are voting for you. Even if this is voting within a company, the work that you're going to be doing within the company will have a major effect on some karmic situation in the world. Somewhere in some city, or maybe a well-rounded transformation around the world. But you will do something that will have a big effect. So who are these people voting? Wow. So you have the Master, which is an extra card in this deck. We'll find out who's voting, but straight away we can see that people really believe in your skills and your character, which was very evident at the very beginning of your reading. And so these are people looking for a great leader. Three of Wands, experiencing. They're looking for someone who has experience to carry out that project. Wow. Tower card, you're making a breakthrough. These are people who believe that you'll be able to make that type of breakthrough, who believe that you're bold enough to make that change, that you're not afraid of people or circumstances or situations, and you will be able to lead the way and make that change. Six of Cups, these are people who have always been dreaming of a leader like you. Still, is this a company? Is this a political situation? Can we kindly know in what context that is, please? Nothingness. I'm so sorry. That's why. So nothingness and the Two of Swords with schizophrenia. You're bringing two worlds together. You're moving people to the other side and doing something very different from what they usually do. Nothingness here shows that you're not meant to know about it now. But I will tell you something. One of your biggest blessings is that you will be voted to change something big. So let's at least find out, how is this going to be a blessing for you, right? I think we can know that. So let me shuffle your deck and come back. Actually, when I asked that question, I took a look at the Self. This is very obvious. With the Self here, your blessing is that you will feel immense gratitude for being the one to be able to carry out something as big as that. To be a leader who does these big things. So look forward to that big blessing, pile number 4. You are one day going to be a great leader who everyone believes in, will vote for, and you will be making some big transformation that seems like was karmic. You will feel blessed because it will feel so good to be the one chosen by the universe to go through that and do that humongous change. Pile number 4. Didn't I tell you the readings in pile number 4 just blows one's mind? Do you see why now? Every single time. It's mind-blowing. It really is. Every single time. So yeah, that is your third blessing that you are meant to receive in your lifetime. Some humongous role, not a small one, a very big role that obviously only you can do. Pile number 4. Okay, let's take a look at your fourth big blessing in this reading that you're meant to receive in your lifetime. Let's find out more. Pile number 4. So, whoa, really? Yeah. You have Gnosis. You have the 11th house with friends, like-minded groups, and humanitarian beliefs. Wow, big cards, big cards. You have the moon in Virgo with order. You have broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Again, as I always say, negative cards in a reading about blessings is not negative. It's just there to show us what the blessing is. So you have 2 of Pentacles, moment to moment. You have the 5 of Pentacles with the outsider. You have the Ace of Swords with consciousness. Your reading is very different. We're not getting finances, or maybe we will, who knows. But it's very deep. We're getting different types of blessings that is amazing, mind-blowing. But it's very different from the usual things we got in the 3 piles. You have the 9 of Cups with laziness. You have the Queen of Pentacles with flowering. So that is there. And yeah, I was shocked. You have the King of Wands with the Creator. Yeah, that's better. Okay. So pile number 4. We can see that one of your big blessings is that you will be creating something that will bring you a lot of financial gain. Now, as you may have noticed that this is at the bottom, which means yes, it's going to happen, but it takes the least interest in you when it comes to you seeing this blessing. Because yes, you would love that. It's part of your blessing, it's clear. But the bigger part of this blessing is how you see, in terms of what you see yourself doing for others, how you're serving. And so here, with the 11th house and the Gnosis, we see that you're doing something of a humanitarian nature. Yes, you're getting paid a lot for it, but you have your heart set to genuinely help people. It looks like, you see how here with the moment to moment, if you look closer at the card, you see buildings, right? So it's peace within the city. And for some reason, we see within the city, people are being cut out from something. Maybe they're not getting food, maybe they're not getting education, maybe they're not aware, and maybe they don't have access to certain things that others may have. And we see that you are going to do some great work in helping people, or some people in the city, find peace, find tranquility. You'll be able to connect them to a great way towards the resources or the services that they need. Pile number 4. So for example, you could be helping poor people maybe find food. You could be helping orphans find better education and awareness. Maybe immigrants find their way in. I'm not sure, but you're doing some sort of humanitarian work, top-level humanitarian work that will relieve so many people from the regular problems that they have, that they shouldn't really go through. With the 9 of Cups, we see that you're bringing happiness to what could have been a broken situation. Do you see all the glass breaking at the back? Something that hurt people, maybe even physically. Ill people. So any type of humanitarian work, whether this is education, whether this is some sort of education, or healing people, or maybe you're protecting people's rights legally, helping immigrants, education, food, saving the planet. You're doing something of a humanitarian nature, where making money comes second to you. Although you're going to be making a lot of it, it is, however, not the top priority. And you'll be very successful in putting things in order, creating some sort of system that will help smooth things out and serve those that are in those, or the animals, or the planet, or whatever it is. Serve those that are in a situation that isn't very favorable. It's so amazing, because the people who once didn't find relief will find ultimate relief. You're doing something so beautiful there, very successful with that system that you're putting in. It's working beautifully, fixing something with the conscious, the Ace of Swords, just like you're fixing a situation from the root. With the Buddha here, you're being very smart and wise about it. That's why you have gnosis, this inner knowing. You genuinely want to make a difference, and so you're getting into the roots, seeing why, getting into the layers of why things aren't working, and figuring it out and finding a proper solution that will make not just the situation better, but people happier or happy. Kudus, pile number 4. Great respect. So can you imagine, in your reading here, we see great wealth. It's like, and by the way, you're getting great wealth out of it. Such an amazing person. Okay, let's now take a look at your 5th blessing in this reading of what you're meant to receive in this lifetime. All right. So you have the ocean, you have Virgo, integrity, reverence, and service. Of course, it's a theme that we can see throughout your reading. You have the sun in Aquarius with idealism. The way your cards describe you, pile number 4, unbelievable. You have bird, perched, waiting for news, package, letter. Interesting. Okay. You have the 8 of swords with guilt. You have the 3 of pentacles with guidance. You have the Fool card. You have the Chariot with new vision, the Hanged Man with new vision. You have the 7 of Wands with stress. And you have the 9 of Wands with exhaustion. What is going on here? I see what this is about. So we've already established that you're in a high position, perhaps because you're voted, you have the public or people behind you. So that's with bird perched. Because you have everyone around you, you're kind of in a high position where you're protected. We see reference to that great service that you're going to do here. And so what this is talking about here, we'll get to your blessing in a second, but I just want to show you something. It seems with your high position here, you trying your best in all ways and forms to make things work. Seemingly, you are in control of the very people who wanted to be in your position for the sake of corruption, right? And so because you're in this high position, it seems like they're trying to bring you down. They are very angry and frustrated with everything that you're doing. Maybe with the 9 of Wands here, it's stopping their plans of making money, of some sort of new vision that they wanted to begin with the Fool and the new vision here. They wanted to start something that was very corrupted, and you are stopping it for them. Imagine that. With the ocean, I feel like you'll have vast power to reform something single-handedly that no one could have really stopped, because we see dealings of people of great power who wanted to do some sort of new vision that would have only benefited them but hurt others. And of course, your idealism, your love, and your integrity is standing really in their way. But we see here that you are ultimately protected. Pile number 4. No one will be able to touch you or do anything to you. You'll be in a very high place. You'll be unreachable, untouchable. No one will be able to take your power from you, and you will be lucky to continue to do that service, that great humanitarian service that you're doing without ever being untouched. It's your dharma, it seems. And with that, you'll be able to guide and create huge changes, serving others. Pile number 4. And so one of your biggest blessings is that because of the support you have around you, you are untouchable. Pile number 4. Your reading is blowing my mind. I'm really wondering, what are you going to do? If you can share, I would love to know, pile number 4. If you have an idea, if you don't, this is definitely coming up for you. You are meant to do very big things in your life. Your reading is showing it one after the other. Most of the things that I saw in the other readings were there, but it wasn't taking the whole reading. Some of them were there, but most of your reading is talking about that huge role that you're going to do, and how you're going to help others, how you are going to be protected, how nobody's able to touch you. It's just really magnificent, my dear pile number 4. Totally different story. And pile number 4, I'm wishing you the best from my heart. In fact, I feel so blessed to have amazing people like you around. Thank you for choosing to be part of this soul family. Thank you, and thank you for your good heart, for your strength, and for the amazing things that you're about to do, pile number 4. I wish you all the best of luck with that. Your life is no ordinary life. And pile number 4, I can't believe the reading is over. But this was your reading. If you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Also, if you're interested in Zodiac Tarot readings, make sure you check out my second channel. You'll find it as the first link in the description box. And also, please don't forget to check out my productivity book, pile number 4. This book could really help you out in your journey to strengthen your self-discipline and to become very productive, all while enjoying it. This book is small, straight to the point, and so you won't procrastinate or waste time reading it. But like I said, it has all the key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person right away, all while enjoying the process. And so if you're interested in that, you'll find a link to this ebook down in the description box. And there's also an audiobook if you love and enjoy audiobooks. And pile number 4, that was your reading. Sending you a big hug. Feel very privileged to have done a reading like this to you. Thank you, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye.